welcome to Dave in Real Life and welcome to this daily roundup video. Yep, this is episode 9. Let's crack on with today's news. And Tony Khan is to relaunch ROH. Yes, the news has come in that Tony Khan is keen to restart ROH. Hopefully it's the same as it was before. He says that he was a massive fan growing up of ROH, so hopefully they keep the code of honour that they have there at that company. And I think this is a great stepping stone for AEW. Maybe use it as a developmental, hopefully filter some of their own stars through the ROH system. Yeah, good, interesting times ahead, especially for ROH fans, obviously fans of Jonathan Grissom, who's the current ROH champion. Yeah, I really think that there's a massive, something massive happening with that ROH company, and yeah, just watch this space that Tony Khan is relaunching ROH. I think after Supercard of Honor, I believe, is the scheduled for ROH's main return. Other news, there's been yet another match added to the WrestleMania 38 card, and it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. It is a triple threat: Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus RK Bro. That leads me to a lovely segue, because that's the match of the day, what we're going to talk about. This is the match that we're going to surmise, predict. And obviously RK Bro have only just, not so long back, regained their tag team championship, so I think a retain is definitely on the cards here. Maybe there's some, everybody's talking about how the RK Bro was going to disband. How are they going to disband? How is Riddle going to wind up Randy Orton? I suppose in essence this could be the start of that little decline, but I think fans are into them, and I think this is just a match added to get these three teams onto the card at WrestleMania, so it's going to be a really good match. Really looking forward to it. I do think RK Bro retain. Yeah, I can't see them putting the titles on somebody else just for the sake of it. I don't see RK Bro as that transitional tag team, to be quite honest with you. But who knows? I think it's just great that they've managed to get this match on the card, and I think it probably would be quite early on either show, either night that it's on. So there is that news and the WrestleMania segment all done, all neatly wrapped up. And now to the collection of the day, and that is Jesse Jackhammer. Here is his collection. Well, this is Jesse Jackhammer's collection, and already I can see a Bailey pop. Damn, another one with a Bailey pop. It wasn't the other day that Johnny Ortiz and Wrestling shared his Bailey pop. Why have I not got one? But I can also see some really cool other pops in there. The Undertaker, there's Charlotte Flair, there's a Sting, a Rock. Really cool collection there of the pops. Yeah, go on to his other part of his collection. Some really cool figures in. I'm sure he's used some of these figures in his videos on his YouTube channel. So obviously if you haven't seen that YouTube channel yet, go and check it out. It's the 1 Minute Wrestler Jesse Jackhammer. Just super cool collection. I'm so jealous. I love the way you've presented them as well. Really cool. As we move on to another part of his collection, and what I've noticed in this part is the pops at the back. All hockey team pops. I have not a clue who they are, but they do look really cool. I know that Jesse is Canadian, so I assume these are Canadian hockey players. But yeah, super cool anyway. I can see a Ric Flair down at the bottom. I've got that figure as well. Super cool. Here's another part of his collection. Yeah, if you want to send in your collection and be like Jesse Jackhammer, and obviously Connor and Johnny, who've also sent in their collections, then feel free to hit me up on Twitter and send me your collection. I don't mind having a look and sharing with the community. But as you can see, I mean, there's plenty of doors there. But I'm going to go back to myself in the studio. What a great collection there from Jesse Jackhammer. Obviously, quite jealous of that Bailey pop. Who else has got a Bailey pop? Why haven't I got a Bailey pop? Man, I'm gutted. I'm jealous. Ah, man, Bailey, I need to get a Bailey pop. Anyway, saying that, we're going to move on now to movie you must watch before you die. Yes, here's a popular segment, and today's movie is Back to the Future from 1985, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd and Crispin Glover. This was directed by Robert Zemeckis. Obviously, people who would have heard of this movie. It is synonymous. And how on earth have you not been able to see this film? It's on TV nearly every year. It is a sci-fi classic. I think it was voted the top sci-fi film here in the UK several years ago. I could be wrong. But yeah, this movie is just class. It's obviously about Marty McFly, what travels back in time to when his parents were at high school, and through no fault of his own, he gets involved in a kind of a love triangle with his own mother trying to hit on him. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy concept and wouldn't work in today's society, but for some reason this movie works. It's got a great cast. I absolutely love this film, and it was that good that they waited around about 10 years later, well, maybe even longer than that, to do the sequel. I mean, I remember seeing Back to the Future 2 and 3 at the cinema, even though I didn't get to see the first one at the cinema, so there you go. But yeah, Back to the Future is a movie that you must watch before you die. Now to the greatest segment of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart's joke. I'm not saying I'm unfit, but I just tried mud wrestling and the mud won. There you go, there was that cringe fest of a joke. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep putting them in these videos to get you be warned. Yeah, that is today's daily roundup. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you slap a like on it, share it on social media, and if you're new, yeah, subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe. It's free of charge. But yeah, this has been an episode of Daily Roundup. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. And always keep it real. Until the next time, which will be tomorrow. Bye for now. Yeah.